What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. And whichever platforms you are listening to this on, I want to let you know I really do appreciate it. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. And if you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're on YouTube while you're at it, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. So let's get into this conversation/reality chat. First, I wanted to talk about Sheree and the audacity of really having the nerve to try to come at Kandi and throw shade on social media in exchange for what she feels are low blows, which are just honestly truth when it comes to Kandi and the things that she said about Martel. I don't know. I mean, we all know that this relationship is fake. But even if it was real, right? Sheree is like 2 seconds into this relationship, whereas Kandi has been married to Todd for how many years now? Seriously. And ironically, Kandi met Todd on the Africa trip when Sheree was on that season, because we know Kandi's been consistent since season 2. Sheree has been back and forth, and it's not because she's chosen to leave. They haven't asked her to come back. So to have all of this bravado about herself, to have the nerve to try to come at Kandi and Todd because of statements that Kandi made about Martel that actually are true, it is just really ridiculous. So a lot of people just see it as comical. And honestly, it's so comical that even KFC, of all places, came to Kandi's defense to shade Sheree on social media. Because listen, Sheree, she was doing the little interviews that they do with the green screen. And she was saying that she thought that she and Kandi were, off to a good start, but apparently they're not, because she's, saying that she didn't like the fact that Kandi mentioned that Martel is community property, which he is, which he has been proven to be due to the actions that he has taken. Okay. So it's like really ridiculous. And it was rumored that at the time that he was supposedly seeing Sheree, that he was messing around with several people around Atlanta. And how crazy is that? Because this man who wanted to fight for full custody of the 4 kids that he had with his ex-wife has time to be going back and forth to Atlanta to be screwing around in the streets out there. It's just really crazy. I believe every word of it, right? So she wants to try to defend Martel on Twitter. And Urban Bell Mag online, they talked about this and they said that she wanted to at KFC in a tweet that she made about Kandi, because she was saying that she thought that she and Kandi were good, but after the comments that Kandi made about Martel, I guess they're not. So she said, maybe I should have gave her some at KFC at the reunion, since food, the only peace offering she accepts. #RHOA. So since she wanted to at KFC, I guess KFC had time, because ironically, KFC, it's business for them because they have Little Ace and Kandi in a commercial right now, right? So Sheree is so stupid. It's just like Nene said, you're on the wrong team. She's always on the wrong team. She's on the wrong team when it comes to messing with Martel. And all she's doing is putting more money in Kandi's pocket. Because I'm not even going to lie, I can't tell you the last time I had KFC. I really can't. I used to love KFC's hot wings. It's breaded but spicy, no sauce on it. Oh my God, those were the best. But I think mid-pandemic, they stopped doing it. And I'm like, why? Those were the best. So, I mean, I haven't been to KFC in years. But just hearing about it, it kind of made me crave a little bit. So who knows? I might take a trip to try out some of those nuggets. By the way, I'll talk about that in a second, but KFC responded to Sheree's tweet, and they said, "We have delicious lemonade if you're feeling thirsty." And I loved it because she is thirsty. They talked about the lemonade, but I believe she definitely is a thirsty one, right? And so she responded by saying that, "I'm good, boo. I like at Popeyes better. Have y'all had that fried chicken sandwich? Ain't nothing like some good old red beans and rice with your chicken." Now, she's so, oh Lord, should I say stupid? I think what she's trying to do is get a brand deal with Popeyes. That's what I believe she's trying to do. She feels like, okay, if Kandi can get a deal with KFC and she can advertise for them, then let me try and get the hookup over here with Popeyes. And I guarantee you that no good bastard Martel has something to do with it too, because those who follow him he's known to be in the drive-thru at Popeyes to get his 2-piece and a biscuit, right? So definitely she tried it, but I don't even think Popeyes wants to have anything to do with her because she's always on the wrong team. So I don't think that they feel like she's good for business. So I would be highly surprised if they responded to her, right? And speaking of the KFC commercial, I don't know if it was just me, but seeing that commercial, I don't know, it's just something a little bit COONISH about it. And that's all I'm going to say. I have no problem with them being brand ambassadors and, being on a commercial and making their money and promoting their product. But it was a bit much. I mean, it was just a little bit too extra. I don't have a problem with the son feeding the mom the chicken nuggets, but the fact that they made it so animated, it to me just came off a bit, you know what I mean. And I already spelled it out for you. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't have a problem with Kandi, but I don't know who promoted that and made that commercial a thing, but I just didn't like the writing behind it. To me, it just was a bit much. And speaking of promoting products and commercials, oh my God, Robyn, Dixon, Real Housewives of Potomac. Listen, when I heard this news, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I get it. You need to do what you need to do to get these checks coming in because you all got that house. You're now no longer ex-husband, now husband, lost his job coaching. I'm not sure if he's gotten employed with any other institutions as of yet. So now he's going to have to participate more to help them to get this money. So coming up with creative ways to have other streams of income coming in, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But listen, I feel that you have to be careful with what you align yourself with when it comes to promoting products and services. I don't care how much you need the money if you care about your image. I don't know if she cares about her image at this point because, listen, with the issues that she and Juan have had in their relationship, I feel like you should be promoting a therapist service like BetterHelp over a psychic service. Listen, I'm not here to knock anybody that believes in that stuff. I'm not somebody that partakes in it. That's just my personal choice. And that's that. I believe in praying. I believe in the Lord. And I also do believe in therapy. California psychics, not my cup of tea. But she did a commercial for them. And oh my God, I was like, yeah, you definitely needed this check. I am sure of it. But to promote this service of all things, I just really felt it was weird. So listen to this and I'm going to get back into my commentary.
Of some very uncertain times in my personal life, California Psychics has provided me with the clarity, understanding, and motivation that I needed to believe that everything is going to be okay. I recently sought guidance from California Psychics advisors, and I am amazed at the experience. My joy in life is restored, and I am more encouraged than ever about my future. I have some big business decisions and opportunities on the horizon. After spending time with my advisors, I am so much more confident in those decisions and more driven to take my business portfolio to levels beyond my wildest dreams. My California Psychics advisor delivered a message that was inspirational and truly has me so excited for what's next. A reading with California Psychics was super easy and convenient using their app. So easy that I even met with my advisor while on vacation. I easily found the perfect advisor for me based on the topics I wanted to discuss and my preferences on their reading style and ability. My California Psychics experience was not only enlightening and helpful, but it was pretty fun as well. So don't wait to find your joy of certainty. Experience California Psychics today.
All right, so you heard that. And again, like I said, I'm not here to knock anybody that chooses to indulge in their services. But for all of the issues that she has had, I feel that the service that she needs to be an advocate for, and she needs to be promoting and seeing if she can get a paid sponsorship for and actually use it on the show to be like a real life situation. If you want to be real, because last season when the things were revealed about Juan that she talked about on the podcast but didn't reveal on the show, and she also wanted to reveal on Patreon behind a paid wall for people to get more receipts and information about the alleged infidelity of Juan and this other woman. If you all are going to really be filming this season, then y'all need to talk about that stuff in real time, in real life, and have an actual therapist and get a sponsorship with BetterHelp or some other therapist service. I know they're not the only one. I'm just speaking about that one. And so it just makes her look even more ridiculous, in my personal opinion. I feel like it just makes her look more unreal to be out here promoting a service like California Psychics, where I just, in my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of people see that like the Dionne Warwick Psychic Friends Network. That was like a big joke back in the day. I don't know if you all remember that. It was those commercials that used to come on TV, and Dionne Warwick, she was doing the Psychic Friends Network. And it became a joke where there were like some sitcoms like Martin and things like that, where, you know, they would be on the phone. It's like, I'm on the phone with my psychic friend, or I'm on the phone with Dionne Warwick. She's giving me my horoscope or whatever. And it became a joke. So to see her doing this promotion for California Psychics, it's almost like this.
Who asked you to go out of town? The stupid young one or the married one? The married one. That's what I thought. Don't go. You hear me? And you know what? You're not listening to me because I see you going. I see you going. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to help you to avoid the heartache. Don't go blindly through life. Let me use the power of the tarot to show you the way. Call me now for your free reading.
Call 1-800-355-3765.
Okay, so you remember Miss Cleo? It's just, it doesn't look credible at all. And I cringed when I heard about it. I cringed when I listened to it. And I had just had to share it with you all to get your thoughts on it, because to me, I'm like, I know you all got bills to pay. I know that Juan lost his job, but he needs to be the man and step it up and do some freaking work. Hustle and get your bills paid, and not have you out here looking crazy and looking desperate to get a check anywhere and anywhere you can find one so that he can live comfortably. That to me is just absolutely insane and ridiculous. But those are just my personal thoughts and views. You are free to leave yours respectfully in the comment section below. So you know, let me know what you think about Sheree and her ridiculously trying to stand up for Martel and clap back at Kandi, and KFC was letting her know that, yeah, you're looking thirsty, B, so like come and get this lemonade. Okay. And also let me know what you think about Kandi's commercial with her son and how you felt about it. To me, I don't know. I have my personal thoughts. I shared those. You let me know what you think. And finally, let me know what you think about Robyn and her promoting these California psychics and getting that check instead of Juan getting out here and getting some respectable work so she doesn't have to look crazy to get a check so they can pay these bills. I appreciate you being here. This is Beth, and I'm just being beautifully honest. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.